All right, when back on 3xi Urbex, this is for waypointing rcbot2. I've turned the bots off, and I have a look at some waypoints. So first, if you have downloaded my waypoint binds, I have changed them. A couple of new features. We'll just turn on the binds are keypad slash, waypoints are on, and then keypad multiply to bring on the pathway. Wherever on the axis side, I have done this side and the middle, found a few problems. But first we'll look at the waypoint bind menu. I didn't explain one feature of it, and it's the rcbot waypoint draw type. There's 3 types of ways of drawing these, and this is the default, and this is type 3. In the waypoint binds, if you press keypad 5, get this. Those at waypoint for Sternbot and older Half-Life 1 will recognize this. They he calls this type beams. They're not thin anymore, they're wavy, and I guess he put these views in because sometimes the default view gets a bit busy, and this simplifies it. You press keypad 5 again, and you get that traditional view where it shows the radius and all that stuff, but you'll notice there's no text in that, and you press keypad 5 again, and you get back the waypoint flag and all the information off there. I guess he's done it because it does get a little bit busy in places. Just so you know that there's 3 ways of looking at it. And I've also added 2 more keys, 2 more binds. We'll do it here. Just place a waypoint down. We'll get rid of all those paths. We're not going to keep this. Just recapping, waypoint ID number 93, area, the area we discussed in the last video, radius, and then you have some waypoint tags. So this one refers to radius, so actually manipulating the radius amount. So we'll bring up keypad, the menu, keypad 6 or right arrow, and we get that menu, and you can go in there, selection number 3, and we can press 1, and it goes out to 32. And we press it again and go up, and you press 2 and go back to 0. There may be some paths through little tunnels or stuff like that where you want to keep it tight. You want to keep this really tight. You can use 0, but I have put in one that's 16. And the key is keypad up arrow or 8. And you can see there down in the chat, rcbot space waypoint space set radius 16. That's the command that's bound to the key. This might come in handy where 30, 32 is a bit much. You might be in a small tunnel or something and you want 16, and maybe that'll be enough for 2 bots to pass, or it's there. But there is also the second one is radius 0, just to get back to 0. You can press 2 and decrease it like there, go back. But keypad up arrow, that gets out to 16 if you need it, and then the keypad down arrow or 2 gets you back to 0. And notice in the chat there's what you just pressed will come up. The other one is I've added the keypad 4 or left arrow is rcbot auto waypoint. You know, where you press that bind, and you'll see down there now. I've put it in chat that auto waypoints on, because there was no notification that you had them on or not. And then if you press it again, it'll say it's off. So you know if something's on or off. Anything you press in the keypads now will bring up something in chat to say what you just pressed. Let's get rid of that, and I'll tell you this sad story. So I did in the first video, I did the allied area, and now I've done the whole map. But there was a little ledge in the allied area. It was working okay, and the bots were happy with it. Up there. So the bots, the allied bots, would come out, hit that waypoint, go out there, and there's another waypoint up here. They'd hit that and go out there. And then there was another one where there's ladders in behind here. They go up, and they'd use this and jump out. And they're happy with that. Everything was working good. We've got a crouch jump there, and then a crouch, and then down to there. So they go up a ladder, and it was all working fine. But what happens? This dimension here, the floor up to there, must be just okay. When I tried to do that over here, the axis, for some reason, it must be just a little bit bigger. Must be just a little bit bigger and on the edge, and they had trouble getting up in there. So I can't really use that route. It was nice because you get a sniper up in here. Can't really use it. The other thing they would do, there was about 6 bots sitting in here, all crunched up, and that's 6 bots that aren't out on the map fighting, and these guys over here, they're just targeting them and getting them. I might make, use of it just for snipers and put a return path. Sort of got rid of everything in here. The other thing I did wrong too was ladder waypoint, that I didn't put a tag on this particular one. When I play tested, it was all wrong. We'll get rid of this, but we'll do it again. See what we can get happening. So the ladder, you start with your approach. You want to be pointing them that way. Make sure the paths are in. Put them in manually. Keypad 7 and 9. Do want a path back out. So we want the bot to hit that one, then come over here. Get a nice, clean run at it. And ladders, as it says in the manual, go up to the ladder and just touch it. Oh, there. I'm not centered. Try it again. Center of the ladder, just touch, put a waypoint, press keypad 6, waypoint flags, and press 1 and then 9, and there's a selection there. 4 turns hello. Get rid of that one, but leave that other one this time. And we don't want that. Want the bot to straighten up. There. And up here. So tops of ladders, very hard to get them in the right place, but they should be on the ladder. So center yourself, nice and centered. Be looking that way, but just press crouch so you get a little bit more precision, and then, whoops, might work. Probably go this way. Center. We can touch there. That is where we want the waypoints to stand up. Point that way. We're on the center. Waypoint there. And make it a ladder. But we don't want all those paths. Get rid of them. So we got that one, we got that path. And there's a return path, return path, return path, return path. Bot's got a path there. We will check that. Got a way to get down? No. One there. That should have got it. Okay, going down too. So what we're going to do, this didn't work out. Bots came to about here and we crouched. See that? You can't get, you can get over this in the allies, but you can't in the axis. So they just congregate here and they get knocked off by the other team. So this one here was going to sort of put a one waypoint at the end and not a path to, but a path out in case they come there. This one here we want, we're like that. Path there. They can get back down again. We are going to put a sniper here. Good place is here. Path to and from. Looking that way. Sniper tag. Go back by pressing 0. No allies, of course. Not that it matters. They can't get up here. Sniper tag. Boom. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to put another one here. Get the paths off. Only a one-way path. He's going to go. Bots will come in here. We might put a. Just change class and see if an MG is going to actually work here. Snipers and MGs only up in here. Bots might figure that out. So. Yeah. It's pretty good. Get rid of them. No allies. Machine gunner. Place for a machine gun. You'll get knocked off anyway. This waypoint, just in case they come down here. Now they can get out. They won't go to it. This one here. Want in and out. Alright. Sniper. Another one here. Get rid of all the paths. And back. That's probably all we can do there. It's because you can't. Works there, but only in standing. It's just too high to get over there comfortably. And then when you have a lot of enemies coming in here, they concentrated more on annihilating them. So perhaps seeing that there's a return path here and there's no real route past these, and it's a sniper, and this one's a machine gunner. Perhaps only snipers and machine gunners will consider coming up here. And then they can get back down. Probably going to get killed before they even think of coming out there. We'll see if that works. I'm going to leave the... I might have to do the same thing with the allied area. They seem to cope with it better. I'll leave it alone for now. But getting back to... So that's something I had to fix in the waypoints I put down. Just getting back to the half-life units, that 64 radius. I'll just have a quick look at a web page. So, dimensions in half-life. This is the source, the Valve wiki. Player collision hull. You can, if it's 18 units, and the units are about an inch, so just think feet and inches. If it's 18 units high, a player can come along and they'll step over it. If it's any higher than that, maximum height in units, an object can be, while still allowing the player to walk over it. You go higher than that, 19, they trip on it, and you'll have to jump. 37 units for crouching down and fitting underneath something, and a typical model is 73 units tall. Getting through something like this, 37 units tall, 33 units wide. And the mappers shouldn't do what they did up there. That's completely wrong. The player entity itself, you can see here, by default, the player entity is 32 units wide, 32 units deep, 72 units high. So that probably explains the choice of when you put one of these down, put another one down, just to remind you, the waypoint there, get rid of all them. We're going to delete this waypoint. That when you go to the radius menu, keypad 6, selection 3, press 1 to increase, and it goes out to 32 units. Well, that's probably why. That's a radius though, so if you select this to be 32, you get 2 players in here not touching each other. So 4, you probably fit 4 or 6 in there. Be able to move around, move it out to 64. But I have put out those binds in if you want 16. Maybe you want to keep them on center in a tunnel. I put that in the keypad binds now. All right, the other problems we had with this. Whoop, better get rid of that. Up in here, for some reason they weren't going to the center flag, and in the first video I said you could use these as normal waypoints and put a breakable on it. The bots, for some reason, up the top, this one here, they cope with it all right, but they didn't seem to like this route. As you can see, I've put routes everywhere. They didn't like this connecting to that green one. So I put another set there. Just let me break this down. Gone. So I just left them as breakables that don't connect to anything and made another route. Sometimes you have to do that. So they'll come up here. They get a choice. You go to the flag, and you can see this one's special. And what I've done there, I put that down, and radius 0 area. I could make that a defend tag to say you're defending area 2. I could put area 2 there. I think that's the intent of it. But you can see this one, no allies. So allies are over there. And a machine gunner, and it's prone. So that's something to remember. And that does work. I saw in playtesting, I saw both this one and the other one I put over there, that they do use it. They come along here right to this center, and they'll, if you're a machine gunner, he'll come down here and prone and load up. All right, and do the same over here. Radius. You don't need anything there, but no axis. That's the axis over there. So allies are gonna come here, machine gun, prone, set up there. I saw them do it both. Yeah, as soon as I took something, remember that breakable, the bots just didn't like that at all. So I put another one in here. The machine gunners can go off there. And the bot started to cap this area. Might even put a defend tag on there. Keypad 6, selection 1, and there's a defend there, number 5. Put a defend, and then what area are they defending? We'll just do it this one over here. Put a defend number 5 on there. Right. The area, we can adjust, we can stipulate that. Go back to the keypad 6, selection number 2, and we'll see what happens with this area. Pressing 1, this is area 2. 1, 2. We're defending area 2. This is 2. You can see it on the pole. You can see it, area 2. I do the same here. Increase area 1, 2. Save the waypoints. Right. That's the intent of that area. What else? The playtest went good. I saw they didn't cap out, but I saw the allies take it to Axis and get them down to the last flag. And I saw the same thing over here. They didn't cap out, but both teams got to the last flag. I let them have, I don't know, about 2 hours of mucking around. As you can see, all the waypoints are in now. I have saved them. We might do the same thing down in here, just in case. We'll take all the waypoints off this one. In fact, take the whole thing away. And we'll tell the teams to shoot at this. Take all the paths away. Keypad 6 to get to the menu. Selection 1. Press 9 to get to another page, and then make that a breakable. So they'll shoot at that anyway, and let's put 1 here. To and from that one. Make the cut here. That should be okay. Yeah. Change the radius. Keypad 6. Selection 3. 1. There we go. 1 again. 64. I actually saw both teams. I saw a MG set up here just by himself. No waypoint there. He just came along to where this one was and plonked down, set up, and I saw the allies. They did the same thing over here. You don't have to put MG stuff everywhere. I have put one there. The same over here. I can't because same. Put one here, like I did up there. Get rid of the paths. Keep at 6. 1. No, we are allies. No access. Machine gun 7, and then next page, drone. Okay. So machine gunners, go here, go out, go back. Probably need a waypoint there. And one there. Any others? One there for access, maybe. Okay, just to recheck. Save. I'll playtest that. So now we learned a little bit more about radiuses and everything else. File types might be something worth exploring. What actually happens when you save that waypoint? Go into the file directory. So here we are, DoD. And as we know, add-ons, rcbot2, waypoints, DoD, and find this 3xi urbex. And as you can see, there's different types of files with that map name. This is the only one that you're worried about. These one here, learning files, there's more files that come on the map, but let's, the different file types and what they are. This one here will always be, there's the waypoints, they're not very big. This will always be 4 megabytes around that mark. This file gets replaced. We'll just go up to this map. This file gets replaced all the time. It's where the bots are putting information for the other bots to read. And the other ones are known, you know, like a danger point or something like that. We'll go and have a look. The person that programmed this manual, let's go back here. Did have it up. Oh, by the way, there's the new. This image sits in the download for the keypad binds. So these are the ones adjusted. So everything there, when you press it, it'll return something in chat. There's the 2 new ones that I put in. Waypoint, the waypoint radius commands. Okay, out of that. There, covered in the manual. Doesn't give you the commands, so got a link here. Does it help? There. So yeah, it's just in this section here of the guide. Cheese, the guy that wrote this, go off. got a Team Fortress 2 guide for TF2, but he does adding, deleting waypoints, waypoint types, file system. RCW, the main file type, map name, RCW. This is the actual waypoint, and it's all you need to share the waypoints. RCV types. This is generated by the bot. It generates the visibility table so the bots know which waypoints are visible from other waypoints. This is useful to find cover positions. RCD, this is generated by the bot, gets quite big, about 4 megabytes each. This is used to generate the distance between the paths so the bots know which paths are shorter than the others. So it'll go off the whole map. That's why it's so big. RCB, and there's more than one of these type of files. This is automatically generated by the bot. This keeps a record of danger points through each waypoint for each team. There you go. That's why there's so many. I do cover that in, yeah, bots are learning the map. They have learning files. Okay. I think that's it for this map. We can sort of look how it goes, but on this is the last bit of just before you share your file. Fix all the problems when you see a bot just standing and on a waypoint and doesn't look happy. There's probably something around that waypoint, either that one or this one or the route. He's not happy with it. He can't get to somewhere. I did that on purpose, by the way. What was the other thing? Yes, over here. The axis come along here. As you can see, that's not symmetrical. It's a bit different. And there's this horrible mapper again. This is really bad. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but a bot needs a bit of direction. So, snag there. So I had to make a little set here. Come along. This is a jump type. So as soon as he comes along here, bit of a jump to help him over that little point, and then going back the other way, we bypass that. You don't need it. A couple of little places. It is different, and these guys come along here. They'll go to here. This one jump, then they'll go to here, and that's fine. But these guys going out, we put a little crouch jump. I have got crouch jump there, have I? No. I should have that. I should have a jump on this one. There's 2. That's better. Crouch jump. Save it. Remember, save often. That should be the first set, the full set. And even with those mistakes, it ran really well, so it should run well again. I'll play test it again before I send them off. Okay. It's enough for that one. Let's connect. We're going to go and look at someone else's waypoints. DoD ANZO, just pick up a couple of points. Start up. This one here, Robocop in 2000 and this year actually revamped these. This is like 12 years old, something like that, and he fine-tuned a couple of places and it made all the difference. It really made them work well. Really good job. The bots will be on here, so I better press my end key. Don't shoot me.
We don't have much time, men. We need to take the objectives now.
So we'll just turn it on and have a look. See they're sprinting. Toggle these on, off, on, hidden, visible. He's got a lot of sprint. says that it's Robocop. He says they help them clear the spawns. Recommends you do that. Another one. Another one. But the one I want to show you is it's just one simple little waypoint. This one here. Made all the difference in this map. And there's a few more places he's done it. So the bots, they're ignoring me, but those Axis bots can hear these guys coming up in here. You know, if they're around there, not look, they can be here, and if you're normal running pace, they will hear you, and it's like they wall hack you. So what he did is put that one there, and they crouched down. So you're not making a noise now, and now the allies can come here and surprise these guys. He's using it too. They've done that. He's done that in a couple of places. Here's another classic place where you can sort of sit around the corner and listen for people. You know, down in that little spot. Yeah, don't cheat, stupid bell. He's done it here. This guy's sneaking along. And now these guys that might be sitting around here can't hear him. He's done it here. These make all the difference. It's just a tiny little change. It makes all the difference. What's he got here? Prone. And you do see him prone there and getting stuck into there. That's a good idea. Yeah, be creative. These ones here, unreachable. There you go. Unreachable. It's just sitting there. Nothing's connected to it. The bots will come along and... What here? Sprint. Bots will come along like here. There's some more over there. This is where a sniper sits. So yeah. It just tells them to look. Look at that spot. Danger might be there. In the manual that actually shows, you know, waypoints. Yeah, there you go. Right. Sometimes you can, you know, from here you can put a pathway. Might not matter. Like the breakable, they see them anyway. They'll shoot them. So in the what is it? Colmar, I think. They actually, there's some pathway points to it. We'll go and have a look at it. But yeah, do explore someone else's set of waypoints and see what they've done. And then watch the behavior of the bots and see how it changes. Let's go to Cult. Look at some ladders and underground. The bots do use the underground in Cult. Don't be afraid of trying different things with ladders. So again, Robocop did this one. We want to go on the Axis side with this. Again, you know, have to toggle these waypoints on and off. Points on, these are on, and then make the paths visible. Didn't see them? Yes. This waypoint here. It's a bit of a problem for the bots. Now I've edited it. This waypoint is not in his set, and I edited it. I also edited some paths. The bots come here. They sit, 2 or 3 of them. They sit in his set, that waypoint and that path's not there. And nor is that one. Sorry, nor is that one. I put that path in there. And they sit here complaining, having a whinge. And they won't move. I've seen up to 3 bots sitting here. So, as soon as I put this one in and made a path, one way, you can see, as the allies come up here. The bot the two bots, one went off that way, one immediately went there, there, and there, and went down down the sewers. He's just sitting there. He wanted to go down the sewers, but there was no path to it. Okay, I should have let him go. Ladders. This looks complex, but yeah, the allies use this. You see that's off center. The waypointer might have done that on purpose. See, it goes up here to another waypoint, a ladder type. Let's view it from the top. But you can see there's a blue one there, and then there's a ladder one. He's got a little circuit here. That one goes that way. Doesn't go that way. This one here is for the axis. On their route, probably see him do it. Goes. Yeah, he's only using that route. So there's two sets and the pathways are configured. And that bot went down there, no problem at all. And the allies, this gets very busy over here. The allies come up here all the time, which is great. They'll surprise you. Yeah, always take that count. Yeah, very good waypointer. And again, there's unreachable, connected to anything, but guys looking up this way will see it and go, oh, there's a machine gunner there. This is an Axis machine gun. No allies, machine gun. Yeah. So waypointing. There you go. This is a great set of waypoints. I love it. The sewers are wonderful. You get there. All right, that's about it. There's nothing other to cover. I've covered just about everything to get someone started. No other points I want to bring up, but the quality of the waypoints, there's different levels. If you see, like you just saw there, the axis capped out. If you see the map in a stalemate where they just can't get that last flag or the last two, and both teams is just, they'll cap the middle and they might get down to one flag, but they just can't cap out. That's okay. That's a stalemate type map where you come in as a human, you make a difference. That's a good set of waypoints. The best waypoints are ones that they get a stalemate happening, and then there's another level where you just saw the axis capped out. That's great, but you also want to see the allies cap out without any intervention at all from a human, and that does happen on this map and Anzio, especially Anzio. So that's the pinnacle of a great waypoint set, is the bots just cap out by themselves. You can sort of let your little server here run, and then come back and look at the scoreboard and see how many rounds they won. And you know, over a period of like 2 hours, you might see the allies are capped out a couple of times, and Axis might have capped out once. And that's what you want to see in a set of waypoints before you zip them up and send them off and say, I've got a really good set. If you've achieved that, that's the pinnacle. The bots cap out the map by themselves, and no bots get stuck. they're the best waypoints, and this is a really good set. He really did a nice job with this. You'll still see him get stuck and stuff like that, but you can tell that a lot of care has been taken with this set. It's that sneaky little round the corner. Down here too. Really nice set. Okay, that's it. See you in the next one.